morning, 7th of June 2023, about to do the no-gi all levels 9:30 a.m. Jiu-Jitsu class on Fitness Street at Tiger Muay Thai with Coach Alexi. All techniques will be timestamped below as per usual. I've got my rash vest on, ready to rock and roll. Let's go.
So my partner is really low and close, so I cannot pull him to the side. He has a good base, so I cannot turn him to the side. You still can try to move him from side to side a couple of times, but if that goes wrong, so you have another option. So what I want to do, I want to switch my knees. I want to bring that knee in front of his knee, okay? So I want to put it right in front of his knee. I still will control, I still will apply pressure on top of his back. So now, with my second knee, I want to push up his hips higher. So I want to use my knee to push up his hips higher. At the same time, I will slide my second knee from front. So now I want to step over, okay? Step over his heel and start to pull his heel in that direction. You can see that I'm not bringing my knee inside, because with the leg lockers or grapplers, they can do some leg locks for that knee. So I want to hold my knee here near his hips and start to pull his hips to the side, okay? So you want to twist his knee in the wrong angle. So now you have to slide down and bring your shin right to his knee, so like you're trying to get under it. So now I want to move my knee in front, and then I can switch my legs and go on top again. And now they will be pretty simple to put him down. So you have to pull his hips to the side, you have to extend your right foot and bring his hand inside under his chest. So I want to pull him, extend that leg, and now I have a opportunity to bring my second foot. So now I can choke my partner. So once again, if my partner is really low, so I will bring my knee in front of his knee. Now I will start with my second foot, and I will start to push his hips and slide my knee in the opposite direction. So I want to move my knees in opposite directions. So now there is an opportunity for me to step over. I'm still controlling his hips with my knee. And now I start to slide to the side, so I'm trying to twist his knee in the wrong angle. In the best way, his leg will be somewhere there. So now I can slide under and move on top again. And from that position, I will pull his hips, bring his hand under his chest, and extend your right foot. So you want to push yourself in that direction and extend that leg. So now you can bring your hook in and choke him. And the last time. Bring your knee in front, push his hips, and move your knees in the opposite direction. So now step behind and start to slide to the side, so you can go under. Now you can go on top again and pull his hips and extend your leg. So my partner pushed my hand away, so I tried to do something. So he elevated that hand up, so he's trying to defend like that. Sometimes you could see that in a fight, people try to defend with that. So I cannot bring my hand inside, so I cannot choke him. What I have to do here, I prefer to grab his elbow from top and bring my second hand from inside. So I want to hold with my both hands, and I want to drive my elbow right behind his back. Better if you will close your triangle and you will not let him roll on you on that side. So now from that position, I want to extend my hips and push his head right behind him. So even if your partner is flexible, now you can get opportunity to grab his neck inside. But if your partner will defend here, so now I will go in, grab with my both hands and start. So I want to bring my elbow right behind his head, okay? So now I start to extend my hips and start to press his elbow backwards. Okay, so once again, if your partner starts to defend, so what I have to do, I have to bring my palm on his elbow I have to close it and start to push my hips from in front and with my elbow from his back. Even if you will not tap him, you can get inside with your hand, okay? With your choking hand. The main goal here is to create that space under, okay? So even if you will not tap him, you can get inside. So once again, my partner is staying here, so he's trying to elevate his hand closer to his ear, so I have no opportunity to bring my hand inside. So I want to grab his elbow, close his hand, and I want to push with my elbow right at the back of his head and push with my hips in front and pull his elbow backwards. It works especially good with the guys with the big muscles and big shoulders, not so flexible, so that will be a problem for them. If you will not tap him, you can get inside and choke him down.
Good morning, my friends. 8th of June, Tuesday morning, 8:30, about to do the no-gi fundamentals jiu-jitsu class. Going to show you guys once again, like I've been doing the last few weeks, the fundamentals, the techniques that we'll learn in this class from Coach Alexi. So I'm going to film it, time step it down below. We'll learn a couple of techniques, and that's going to be it for the absolute fundamentals jiu-jitsu class. Got my rash vest on, ready to rock and roll to class. You don't have to wear this, but I'm wearing it. So, all right, let's go.
As always, I don't want that my partner was seeing the floor, because it's pretty easy for him to get up.
Just rub my leg and get on there. Yeah.
Can you see? Yeah. So it's very easy to sweep me and all these movements. It's a very offensive position for him. So I have to put him on the floor, okay? To make him like less. So I want him here. So from on the next step, I want my foot between his legs. So I want my right foot between his legs. So I want to press him down, okay? Now I want to, I want to add pressure with my knee. Now with my right hand, I will find his feet. So my elbow will be inside. I will be really close with my head to my shoulder. So I don't want to let him push his knee inside. So I want to be here. So now from that position, my hand will be on his knee. So what I will do, I will make a step very close to my right foot, okay? Now I will make a movement backwards and push his knee down at the same time. So that will be like you were in that position and you have to do that movement. So just bring your foot closer to your own foot and make a movement backwards. So once again, my partner will sit on the floor. I will move him down and I want to move inside. So now from that position, I will bring my right hand on his hips. Now I want to bring my left foot closer to my right. Okay? So, once again. You should apply a lot of pressure with your right hand on his hips, and it should be really solid, so like you don't want that your partner push his knee under your elbow. So push your elbow outside. So from that position, I want to bring my left hand on top of his knee, okay? So now I want to switch the position of my legs. So guard passing, so my partner will lay on his back, so and now he will use his legs on my knees. So what I want to do, I want to start pressure with my knees on him, okay? So I want to drop him a bit with my legs. So I'm creating the movement with my hips moving in front. Then I will hold his one leg. So I want to, with my right hand, I want to grab his ankle, and with my left, I want to move it from top. So now, from that position, I want to bring it on my own hip. So now I can put my knee down, okay? I want to drop my knee down and add a lot of pressure on it. So now from that position, I want to bring my elbow closer to my rib cage. So if you will close that space, there will be no opportunity for your partner to recover, okay? If you will be somewhere here, it will be pretty easy for him to recover and push you away. But if you will move on your knee and push his leg down with your elbow, okay? So now it will be pretty easy for you. And then after that, what I have to do, I have to slide to the side and move to the side control, okay? So once again, your partner is laying down, he's holding his legs on your knees. So what you have to do, you have to create your movement with your hips. So at the very beginning, I'm moving my hips in front. Now I want to grab my main movement. I will create like opposite movement. So I want to move his leg to the side. At the same time, I will bring my knee between his legs. So now I want to drop my leg down. So I want to add pressure with my rib cage on his knee. So now I want to close that space. So I don't want to let him recover his guard from that position. Now, what I want to do, I want to grab his shoulder and slide to the side. Once again. So, first movement, then your hands, then drop it to the side and bring your knee inside. And move your knee down on the floor. So you want to press his leg down with your chest. From that position, I want to grab his head with my left hand and move to the side. So that will be like you want to move your right knee in front and drop it down on the floor and then press it down. Okay?
Good morning, guys. Thursday, 9th of June 2023, about to do the all levels 9:30 class at Tiger Muay Thai. I'm going to give you, once again, same format, all the techniques time stamped. I'm ready to rock and roll. I've got 10 minutes before the class starts. I'm in my room, so got to go. All right, hope you guys enjoy the technique of the all levels, no gi, jiu-jitsu. See you soon.
I was at inside control, then I have to switch the position and my partner starts to move down. Okay, so he starts to push his hands away. So what I have to do, I have to bring my elbow under his knee and I want to keep my hand between his legs. Okay, so from that position I want to step over his foot and pull it here. So I want to pull his foot higher, as high as I can. Now what I have to do, I have to bring my right foot under. So I want to pin my right foot under his knee. So what I have to do from that position, I want to slide higher. I want to roll in that direction. So now I want to roll in that direction and close my lock. So from that position I can start to extend my legs and take it back. Okay. So once again, I was in the side control, I have to switch. Now I want to move him on the side. So from the very beginning I want to bring my elbow right under his knee and create the space, okay, between his legs, so with my frame. So now from that position I want to step over his foot and pull it to the side. From that position I want to bring my leg in and start to slide under. So I want to bring my elbow under, my right shoulder under. So you want to roll under his hips, okay? So from that position you can close your legs, or if you have a pretty good twisted hip, you can move him to the side. So there are a couple of important moments here. You want to make roll not in that direction, like under his hips. You want to bring your head under his hips, so that will be possible to elevate his hips on your chest. So then deeper I will roll under his hips, then better. So I want to slide right under. Okay, so I'm trying to bring my shoulder under his hips. So from that position, I can extend my legs, so I will pull his hips on my chest. Your goal is to pull his hips on your chest. From that position, you have these submissions which we started yesterday, all these banana splits, calf slicers, tweezers. But in the end, we have to pull his back. Okay, so you can push him down from that position with your legs. So you just need to extend your legs. And then you will take his back. Any questions? It with a normal grip, so I have to change it. So we were here, I start to go inside, but now my partner start to push that elbow away. So I cannot choke him with the same grip. So what I have to do, I have to switch the position of my hand. So I want to bring my left elbow right behind his back, okay? So I want to pull my own hand and pull my own elbow. I want to pull it behind his shoulder. So like I want to push it from behind. Very important moment with your head. So I want to push my forehead right at the back of his head, okay? So I want to push his head from front, okay? From behind. So I want to pull here, pull my elbow and push with my head. So once again, we start here. I start to move to a choke position. So my partner starts to defend, so I have to change my grip, okay? In that position, I want to tie my elbow right behind his back. So when you start to choke him, you want to pull your hand in that direction and your elbow behind. So you like cutting his head away. So your whole forearm moves on his throat. From that position, I want to push his head in front. Like with my forehead, I want to push him in front. And the last time. I don't want to pull him apart, okay? I don't want to pull him apart. I want to push him in front.